Good morrow, lovely little ghosts, and welcome to the Dark Orchard for Lara Watson's 13 Days of Vlogoween.
As was said in my intro, this is a Vlogoween video. More specifically, today I'm going to be showing you how to make Alice in Wonderland themed cakes. These are going to be tiny little cakes, and they do take a bit of time. So if you're looking for a detailed treat that's going to awe your friends or something unique to take to an Alice in Wonderland themed party, here it is. But if you're just like me and you like to watch baking videos, here it is too. I haven't made these in a very long time, so if this video goes awry, that's why. So with that being said, without further delay, let's get started. So this is how you make Alice in Wonderland Eat Me cakes. You need 1/4 cup of butter, softened, and then also 1/4 cup of shortening, and then 1 cup of sugar. And I'm going to use the hand mixer to mix this all up. So I'm actually going to move these things over here out of the way for now. Okay. And I'm just going to leave the mixer over here because we will need it in a moment. But now we need to add a teaspoon of vanilla. And once again, mix that up. Set that to the side again and add some more ingredients. So now we're going to combine the flour, baking powder, and salt. So there's 1 and the 3rd. We need 2 teaspoons of baking powder. So there's 1 and 2 teaspoons of baking powder. And then we need 1/2 teaspoon of salt. I'm going to combine that. And then as I'm combining this, I'm also going to be adding in my milk. And now we have a beautiful airy batter. And we're going to set that to the side because we're going to have to clean off the beaters and then whip the egg whites into peaks. So I'm going to use this little clear bowl to beat the egg whites together. Fling those egg whites, and now we're done with the beater for now, so I'm going to move it out of the way. And we're going to just fold these into the batter. Then I'm just going to fold the batter over until it's incorporated. And I always think of that scene in Sleeping Beauty where they say to fold in the eggs, and then she folds in the whole egg, like the shell and all. That's always what I think of when I see fold anything. I'm going to get a pan out, grease it, and pour this into the pan. So now I'm going to pop this in the oven on 350 for about 20 to 25 minutes, just until it's cooked. Okay, so now that the cake is baked and cooled, we're going to take it out of the oven. A cutting board over top, just so I can flip it out. And what we're going to do here is make flavored glaze. We're going to mix water, confectioner's sugar, and different flavor extracts with different colored food coloring. 3/4 confectioner's sugar in each of these. Then I'm going to add some flavoring. I'm going to use coconut, orange, and vanilla. So for each of those, I'm going to use 1/4. So I'm going to start with the vanilla. So now for the food coloring, I want to do 1 pink, 1 blue, and 1 green. I'm going to wash these off and get these ready for the next one, but that glaze is ready. I'm just going to add in a splash of water this time. Not even measuring it, just a little bit. And instead of incorporating the sugar as we go, I'm going to incorporate the water as I go. See how this is a little pasty? Continue to incorporate the sugar and see just how pasty or glazy we get. And I'm going to go to the next one because that is our glaze consistency. I just want to probably run it through the mixer one more time. I'm going to incorporate a little water and mix. And if it starts to get too pasty, I'm going to add more water. That's not running as slow as I want it to, so I'm adding more sugar. We get drippy, we get messy, we add our glaze. Okay, so we're just going to be making a icing, but we're going to be adding some shortening to it so that it will pipe better. For this, you need 3 tablespoons of unsalted room temperature butter, a tablespoon of shortening, a 1/4 teaspoon of vanilla extract, 2 tablespoons of milk, and finally 1½ cups of confectioner's sugar. Alrighty, it's all blended together, so I'm going to grab a piping bag and fill it. So I'm using the smallest piping tip that I have. They also could have benefited from a second coat. However, I did not make enough glaze for a second coat. So you're just gonna start piping. There you have it, cute little cakes. You can serve with a side of fruit, and they're really delicious and cute. Those cakes are exhausting, but they're delicious. Again, the glaze, you're gonna want to do multiple coats, let it dry, do another coat, let it dry, do another coat, and always add little bits of water at a time. I really messed up with that one color, but it worked out because then I got to make a purple later on, but overall it just didn't go as smoothly as I'd planned. So if you plan on making these, heed my warnings. For the comments down below, tell me which of the flavors that I used is your favorite. I personally love the coconut flavoring. I'm not a fan of coconut, but I love the flavor of coconut. If you don't talk to me about that, tell me what Alice in Wonderland themed thing you'd rather me make. And if you don't talk to me about that, just talk to me about something, because I love for you to talk to me down in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you come around again soon. So bye. Bye!